Man, I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Just piss me the fuck off, because what you're not gonna do is sit here and tell me that a goddamn booty hole smells better. That's what you're not gonna do. Goddamn booty hole smell. You crazy in the
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. I was actually gonna do this as a news story, but I figure I do this as its own story and put it on YouTube, because I seen it a few years ago. I think a couple years ago. It's just, in any event, this hoe ass nigga right here, they just found this nigga 20 years living as a woman. Now, I don't know how the fuck that's possible, because he either said fuck the mustache or he said fuck the mustache. This nigga looked like a janitor with a T-boss cut. What I will say is he was a dope head. I read through the article and I think I only screenshotted half of it. It says right here, in a twist no one saw coming, Charles Moore, who vanished in 2005, was presumed dead. He has been living as Keisha Johnson after 20 years. On Friday night, Keisha Johnson was arrested, and even the news company on some bullshit, because that's clearly a man, was arrested in Blackshear for prostitution and drug possession. But when police ran her fingerprints, once again ran his fingerprints, the system lit up. He was a match for Charles Moore, a man missing for 2 decades. We thought the system glitched. I don't know how the fuck that's possible. He has a fucking mustache. It's probably some fucking lily white ass cops. They think black chicks got beards. Whatever. We thought the system glitched, police said. After questioning, Johnson admitted he is Charles Moore. Moore had undergone a sex change, meaning he just got breasts. He didn't get the thing cut off. We could kill that vibe. And had undergone a sex change and cosmetic surgeries, explaining back then being gay or transitioning was dangerous. I didn't want my family to go through that. Moore left behind a wife, 5 kids, and the wife is now deceased. And 4 out of the 5 kids, they said to give him another shot. One of the kids said, fuck that nigga, you ain't supposed to abandon your family. He damn right. But this nigga wanted to snort coke and take it in the booty, so you know, he had the dipset. I think the most tragic out this whole ordeal is the fact that the wife of his children died in the time frame he was gone. And the fact that he doesn't really look that old, like he looks like a janitor, but he doesn't look like an old man. If I had to ballpark it, he looks like he's about 44 years old, meaning that his wife was in the same age range, 41 to 44. And the fact that she died in between those 2 decades, that makes shit even more tragic. So not only did the father abandon the kids, they had to grow up and struggle. The mom, I'm assuming, was either killed or suffered a debilitating disease like cancer, and it took her out relatively early. So they had to deal with a missing father, struggle, and a mom that died prematurely. This nigga's a bum. If I was a state, and I don't believe in violating no people's rights, but they need to violate his shit, because it's like there's gotta be a charge they could trump up on this nigga. Child abandonment. I believe there should be like laws like family abandonment. If you're a grown ass man and you have children and you just like leave the whole fucking family and you leave the woman to fend for herself and raise kids and struggle, that should be a charge. You should get a charge. And I'm thinking, like, if I had it my way, the penalty would be 5 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? And because he wanted to do narcotics, smoke crack, and, you know what I'm saying, have butt sex, it should be a decade. You know what I'm saying? The kids is already grown, so you might as well lock this nigga up for a night. He wanted to be gone for 2 decades. All right, that's cool. Give him 3 decades. and send them to a place where they like to smoke crack and have ass sex. I'm just saying, because this is like some sucker shit. And I think anybody that would do this to their kids, yeah, you should be penalized for this type of shit. This is scumbag behavior. And I think America, while it's the land of the free and all that hoopla, I don't think you should be allowed to be a fucking scumbag. You know what I'm saying? After you have children, especially he had 5. It'd be one thing if you had 1 kid, I'd probably let the shit slide. But he had 5 kids. And you want to smoke crack and have anal sex. Nah, son, you go to jail. Because I believe once you have children, it ain't about you. It's about them kids. And we don't want no more dysfunctional people growing up in society committing robberies, because one day I will be an old man and I don't need no 20-something-year-old rolling up on me with a blick trying to heat me down because they want my whip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this nigga they need to be a Trump charge of faking your death or something. I could have swore faking your death is like automatic 7 years. You know what I'm saying? The kids is grown now, so lock this nigga up. In any event, if y'all like this episode, I know it's gonna be some racists in the comments liking that shit. Every now and again, even as a black man, I believe you should lock a nigga up. But not just any black person. I don't believe in that violating rights and planting drugs on them and accusing them of shit they ain't do. I mean, lock the niggas up that's doing shit. That's the shit that I'm on. And this nigga get the scumbag award, scumbag of the year award. Yeah, he got to sit him down for a cool 5 years. That's where I'm at with him. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.